What's poppin'? All right, so I'm gonna be answering my Q&As that I hosted on Instagram while doing a little mini mukbang. Right now I have a crab boil bag from Crazy Crab in Pensacola, New Jersey, y'all. And like when I tell y'all, Crazy Crab is crazy, like it really being like me and my friend, y'all know, like we eat this joint probably like every 2 to 3 weeks for like when I go to Delaware and I come back, it's always, can we get a Crazy Crab? So that's what I got. So before I answer my Q&A, I would like to just tell you all a little bit about myself. So I'm currently a student at Delaware State University. I'm a senior. That's crazy to say, like I'm a senior. I graduate this year. I'm a senior and my major is criminal justice. What I plan to do with that is become a college professor. So of course after I graduate, I'm gonna go back and get my master's, and then I'm gonna go back, of course, to get my PhD. And I want to teach criminal justice courses. It's just really important for people to be educated about the criminal justice system, especially African American people. A lot of people don't know their rights and stuff like that, so like it's just really important for me to teach that. Knowledge is power to me. Like I love going to school, like always there. I've always got good grades and stuff like that, so passing the knowledge on to somebody else, like that's the purpose of learning. What you learn, you're supposed to teach somebody else. So that's why I want to become a college professor. Plus, I want to be a college professor because I want to deal with adults, kids and their mouths. Look, I gotta smell my mouth too, because yeah, like kids' mouth these days is crazy.
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Shut the fuck up.
Crazy. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done? I got my keys locked in my door one time, like multiple times. That was probably the dumbest. There we go. That's the dumbest thing I ever done. Got my keys locked in my car multiple times. Now, the first time I was in this party in Philly. Oh, then this time when I locked the keys in, not only did I lock my keys in the car, I left my light on.
Really, nigga?
So now I'm worried about my battery dying and my keys being locked in my car, and I'm in Philly. Like my light is on. Like, mind you, at that party, somebody got their window busted in. I just thank the Lord that it wasn't mine. But I had, I guess I was just moving too fast. I was speeding to get inside the party, and I left my keys in there. So like one thing that I do, and I still do to this day, I shouldn't, but I open my door and I press the lock button immediately. Like, because sometimes my keys are a little ghetto, the battery be on or off, so I just lock the door immediately when I open it and shut it. And I didn't even peep, I left the light on. So I'm in a car, I'm in a party, I'm looking like, I had to go to the car to get something. I'm looking for my keys, I'm like, bro, I can't find my keys. I can't find my keys. So I go outside, lo and behold, I see my light on. I'm like, ugh. My light is on. Then I looked through the car, my keys are sitting right there in the cup holder. Had to call AAA, didn't even have AAA. I couldn't even call my mom to come bring me my spare key because my niece was sleeping, and it's like 1, 2 in the morning. My mom's not getting up and putting my niece in the car. So I had to call AAA. They got the keys out, luckily, but it was just such a crazy night. I was just so pissed. Like, I was having so much fun, and I had to like sober up real quick because I was worried about my keys, and I was also worried about nobody busting my window in. I get home or whatever, I'm looking at people's Snapchat, and somebody's window got busted in. I just thank the Lord it wasn't mine. Somebody said, are you an extrovert or an introvert? Yo, I talk a lot. Like, I could talk for days about anything. Like, it don't matter. So I'm definitely an extrovert. I love going out. But I also like being a homebody too. I love talking. Like, I don't know, I think I just like hearing myself talk. Like, people be arguing with me and I'm just like, okay. They be like, all right, it's over. Then I'm like, okay. Like, I'm gonna eat the last word. Always. I love hearing myself talk. In class, I'm always like, I love participating in class. Only time I don't participate in class is if I'm not paying attention. Because I probably be on my phone or something like that. But other than that, I love participating. I love talking. So I'm definitely an extrovert. Were you always comfortable being in front of the camera and speaking in front of crowds? No. So how I start getting in front of the camera, shout out to my photographer, Kel. Shot it, my Kel. You know, it was my sophomore year, his freshman year, and he just hit me up like, oh, would you be open to doing a photo shoot or something like that? So I was like, sure. Got there, didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. He was like, just be yourself. So I was like, okay. And so that photo shoot went pretty good. And it was like a growing process for both of us. I mean, from then to now, it's a crazy growth. It's for me and him. So, shout out to him for getting me in front of the camera. As far as speaking, not really. I don't really like being in front of crowds or large crowds like that. And me saying that, people probably be like, what? But really no, like, I'm sorry. Even in high school though, like I was a little social butterfly, you know, I was cheer captain, class president, stuff like that. Like, stuff like that. Like, yeah, I'm out here, but when you're on that stage and it's mad people just listening to you talk, like you're focusing on not saying the wrong thing. First of all, kids is mad rude. Y'all not about to record me and clown me on Snapchat. Y'all not about to do that. But it's not easy, but I feel like because I've been doing it for a little while now, it's different. No, I wasn't always comfortable, but you know, like with time and practice, getting in front of the camera, like everything changes and you grow from it. You grow from it. What's your favorite color? I got like 2 favorite colors. And a lot of people think my favorite color red because I'm a Delta. And I'm like, that's so head ass. Like, growing up, I hated the color red because she had moved into her house and she had a red kitchen. Everything in there was red. It hurt my eyes. I'm like, this color mad bright in the kitchen. Like, it hurt my eyes. So I grew up hating the color red. And I look good in the color red, actually. Aww. My favorite color is actually yellow. Growing up, it was always blue. I want to say my favorite color became yellow like when I was in high school. I like yellow because it just kind of reminds me of the sun and like being bright and positive and happy. And that's what I want to be, happy. So my favorite color is yellow. People are like, I don't even see you wear yellow like that. I don't gotta wear it for it to be my favorite color. It's literally on my bedside right now. I always get yellow nails like multiple times throughout the year. And then my other favorite color is blue, but it gotta be like a certain blue. I don't like no navy blue. That's boring. Baby blue, like teal, turquoise, stuff like that. What's your favorite music genre? I'm open to all types of music, but I love R&B. Like, I have playlists for days. Maybe I'll do a video about my playlist, but I have playlists for days. Like, my R&B playlist is about 24 hours long. So like, I'll play it when I go to sleep, wake up listening to it still. I really like Moneybag.
She don't know my mother. She don't know my mom. She fuck with my brother. Fuck with my brother. We just be linking up and fuck now. We keep it gutter. We keep it trail. We fuck with no rubber.
And Shy Glizzy, yo. I love Shy. Shy. I love Shy Glizzy. What's your favorite song out right now? Honestly, I don't really have a favorite song out right now. When I'm driving, I try to like start off, like I try to at least listen to some new music that's like dropped, but I don't really, I just end up playing like an old playlist in my phone because like new music out right now. Let me see. Can't think of one. What black owned brands are you loving right now? All of them. So I'm about to run down the list. So, you know, cater to your beauty. That's a black owned business by my line sister, one of my line sisters. All of my line sisters got brands, yo. Like, shout out to the entrepreneurs. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who has a business. But Cater to Your Beauty, homemade whipped shea butter. And y'all, this shea butter looks like mousse. Like, I'm not even holding you. It looks like mousse. It's so soft. It makes your skin glisten. And it smells good. It smells really good. I also like Outlash by Rye. My sis sells lashes and shades. She sells lashes and shades, and says a couple other accessories like necklaces. Lulu Lashes, my best friend. She does individuals, and she also sells strips. GVO, the clothing brand, period. Shout out to Sean and Key. Shout out to my mentors. Their clothing brand is geared toward mental health awareness. So make sure y'all look all these black owned businesses up. I'll drop their Instagram names at the end. But what else? Stack in Silence. Shout out to my bro Justin. Stack in Silence. Flavors Parlors. These are clothes, by the way. There's so many. My brother Cal, DJ Cal, best DJ out, y'all. I love them all, and I'm honestly proud of everybody. Be by Kai. My sis does makeup and lashes. Juicy Mick, she does my hair. But yeah, A. Marie Collection, Nail by 10, Units by N. It's so many. It's so many black owned businesses. So if I didn't say your name, like, don't feel offended or feel any type of way. I'm definitely proud of everyone who has a black owned business. Flame Studios, shout out to my bro Mone't. Triple A Hair. Like, there's so many black owned businesses, and it's not easy starting a business. So shout out to y'all for never giving up and actually like taking time to, you know, perfect your craft. What's the most important step in your skincare routine? Me personally, exfoliating and moisturizing. Well, every step is important to me because I feel like if I miss a step, my face is screwed. But I love exfoliating. I like feeling that tingling sensation on my skin. And I like moisturizing because when it's so complete, when I'm finished, my skin feels really soft. What are your strengths? I'm very outspoken. That's one thing about me. I'm gonna say what I want. Just Corey jumping. I don't know. I'm just very strong-minded. Very like assertive. Like, I like technology, but I don't like technology. Like, when job resumes be like, oh, like, what are your strengths? I be like, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint. So like, I'm really good with the PowerPoint. So if you got a project with a PowerPoint, hit me up. I love making PowerPoints. I like math. I don't care. I'm a nerd. Yep. One thing, what's the strength? School. I'm good at school. Like, papers, all that. Like, I love it. I love it. So I in HBCU instead of going to where I know like fits me. Like, you know, like senior year, trying to choose college was kind of hard. Like, I didn't even think about college until senior year came, and I'm like, dang, I'm kind of late on the radar. But I knew I was going to an HBCU. I don't go nowhere else. I applied there just my mom was on my back, like, you gotta apply to schools, you gotta apply to schools. So I was like, all right, I'll apply. But I just always knew I wanted to go to an HBCU. Like, it's just a simple fact. Like, I have a school simply dedicated to my history. It's literally historically black colleges and universities. Like, there was at one point in time where African Americans, it was illegal for us to even read and write. And now you're telling me there's actual 4-year accredited colleges and universities where I can get a degree? Why not give back to my ancestors who fought and died for my right to go to college? Like, it's really deeper than just, you know, the sororities, the fraternities, the culture, the food, like the music, all that. It's deeper than that for me personally. And as though I'm a first generation college student, it means even more to me to start that tradition in my family. Go to a HBCU. Go to a HBCU, because the thing about HBCUs is like they're trying to really put us down, like really be trying to talk down on us, like, oh, you got your degree from an HBCU, da 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 da. Okay, and since we in the same boat, so go to a HBCU. Honestly, it's so much fun.
Your rats, I get your pussy stuck up when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA. At that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Bike on 12 o'clock.
Not only is it fun, but you learn. I learn. School, anywhere it goes, but you make it. So, as long as you make the best out of it, do it. And don't let anybody get in your way. Now, oh my God. Now that's hot. I just choked on the sauce. Why did I choose Dell State? It's crazy the way I chose Dell State. So, time was going, like, dwindling down or whatever. My mom's like, you need to pick a school. So it's like February now. I think the decision day was like March 1st or something like that. At this point in time, I really didn't apply to many schools because I'm sorry, but the application fees, it was too much. It was too much money, so I was very selective of where I applied, and I only wanted to apply to schools that I knew I would get accepted to, because the way I see it is, if I applied to a school and I wasn't sure about being accepted, it was a waste of my money, and I had to pay the full application fees. So I had applied to Lincoln. I had went to this HBCU fair, and I had applied to Lincoln. I got accepted on the spot, and they sent my paperwork in the mail, and I got a full scholarship, like housing and all that. Housing, tuition, everything's paid for. I didn't have to pay for nothing. I'm irked. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna just go with this. Like, it's free. I don't gotta pay nothing. Cool. Like, that was my only goal, because my whole thing was like, how am I about to pay for college? I don't know. How am I about to pay for college? So I tweeted like, all right, LU21. It is what it is. LU21. So then later that school week, my twin Kalila, shout out to you, sis. She hit me like, hey, can you come to this thing at Dell State with me? It's like a Hornet Day thing. I'm like, all right, bet, anything to get out of school. I don't care. I applied on site. I had fun. The school was lit, no cap. I wish I still had videos from it, but I don't. But the whole time I was there, I was like, all right, this is cool, this fun. I'm not coming here though, but it's lit. So I got accepted or whatever. Once I admitted, they called my name out. It was like, Mone't, you got accepted. I got my paperwork in the mail. I came home from school. I checked the mail, and I seen that I got like my acceptance letter from Dell State in there. And Dell State had gave me full tuition too. They kind of gave me the same scholarship. Only thing is, I had to pay for housing. And at that time period in my life, Dell State was the only school I was able to visit. So I really didn't want to attend a school whose campus I never been on. Dell State was the only campus I ever been on. So I'm like, only thing I pay for is housing. All right, bet. My fast food stuff should take care of that. So I got the scholarship. Only thing I had to do was maintain a 3.0. Only thing I had to do is maintain a 3.0. So I'm like, all right, bet. Like, and I'm happy I didn't go to Lincoln. No shade to any Lincoln Lions out there or anything, but after being on campus at Dell State and then going to Lincoln, I'm like, yeah, nah, this wasn't for me. This wasn't for me. And if it wasn't for Kalila, I wouldn't be at Dell State. I'd be at Lincoln. I wouldn't have met my friends that I have now and stuff like that. So shout out to you, sis. And she tells me this all the time, and like, this story is crazy. I love it. She be like, I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, bro, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even go here right now. Like, I would not be a student at Dell State. So yeah, that's why I chose Dell State, and I'm happy I did. I never regret the decision. And like I said, how's just what you make it. And you know, there's always going to be something bad you don't like about a school, but when people ask me what don't you like about Dell State, I really have nothing to say. because anything that Delta State students go through, like every HBCU student is going through as well. That's it for this Q&A. Y'all can see the crazy crab is crazy. Crazy crab is crazy. Dang, I just broke this joint. Hold up. Got a piece of meat. But crazy crab is crazy. The food is jumping. It's in Pensacola, New Jersey. So if you're in South Jersey area, that's where I'm from, make sure y'all hit up Crazy Crab. And the pricing is not that bad either. I got this bag and the drink for like $27 with 3 items, and it come with eggs, corn, and potatoes. All that for $27. So make sure y'all hit them up. And yeah, until the next video.